Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a working door using the piston gizmo. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, it will really help me out and it gives you guys more content to watch. So yeah, let's get straight into the video in making this piston door. So we're here right now. So what you want to do, you want to open your menu, your watch menu, and once you're there, you want to press on the backpack. Now, when you're on the backpack, you'll see three icons. You have the share camera, make a pen, and feedback tool. What you want to use is the make pen. Now, if you have it on favorite, you can hold for it from your back. Yeah. Now at the moment, we're just gonna use. Yeah. So first, what you want to do is make yourself a door. You can do this last or whenever. I like to make it now because then I know what I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to place this here first, and then I'm just going to manipulate it up, and then I'm going to clone it. And that gives me the barriers of what I'm using. So if I now do that, and then I select on it, I edit it, and then I clone this. And now, what you want to do, you want to press select, and you'll see this options bit here. You'll press that, and you'll press split shapes, and then those shapes are split. Now, what you want to do, you want to press manipulate, and you want to manipulate the part that you're using for the door. Now, you want to press recolor, and recolor it to any other color you've chosen. So I'm gonna choose black. So I'm just gonna make this a bit better. Okay. Now I'm just gonna freeze this and this. Now, what you want to do, you want to open back up your palette, and you'll see three files. You want to press gadgets, and on gadgets you'll start on maths or math check. You want to go down to gizmos. When you're on gizmos, you'll see 5 different gadgets or gizmos as they called. But what you want to use piston. That's what you want to use. So when you got that, you wanna basically use it. Well, you wanna basically just spawn it in. Once you've done that, you just want to move it to a specific position. So this is the position I'm going to be using. So it'll be right there. It's going to be right here. And you'll see this green line running across. You want to get that a bit shorter. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up open up our menu again, and we're going to press configure. Now we're going to configure the piston, and we're gonna configure the max travel distance. So that's what the green line is showing, the travel distance. And let's say I'm gonna put it down to 2. So that's a bit short. So what you want to do is you want to press 0.5, and let's say that's good enough. Now, to get the piston working, you want to open back up your palette, but you want to go over to other chips. If I can press it, and you'll see on the second page, the state machine and the state. You want to get a state machine and 2 states. Now, if we then wire, open up our management menu and we press wire. We want to wire the state machine to one of the states. Preferably, I like to go on the left because that's easier for me. If you want to go on the right, it's up to you. But you've got to always be careful to which one you're configuring because we need to configure it now. You want to open back up your menu and press configure, like I just did. And you want to configure on the state that is connected to the state machine or wired. You can call it whatever you want. But on value 1, you want to put that to -1. You can either press the 0 and put it in like this, or you can put it in by the negative. Now, on state 2, you can put it down like this, but it'll be easier if you put it like this. So if you press this and then put the number in. Now, you want to put in -50, and there you go. Now we don't need value 3 because there's only 2 slots on here. Now we want to then configure the second state, and we want to put the value 1 to 1. You don't want to put it to -1, otherwise the piston just won't work. And we want to put value 2 to 50. So it's basically the exact opposite. I'm going to close that. And then there's multiple ways to make the piston work. So what I'm going to show you. So the first one is getting a trigger volume and making a trigger volume. You can throw something at the trigger volume. So let's say I got basketball. Just put a ball in, and then I'm going to clone this, and also the easiest one, just a plain old button. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to wire the button to the enable slot on the state machine. Then I'm going to wire the value 1 to the red and the value 2 to the green. It's basically just the red to red, green to green. Now you want to wire, you want to unfreeze if you've frozen your door. You want to wire the piston to the door. Now you've done that, you can put your make pin down and the door moves. Now if you look, the door has moved and just instantly put it back in. Now I'm going to take one of these off because otherwise you just drag it back and forward. And I'm going to put in when enter zone the enable. And then I'm going to reconnect the value to the green. Now, if I put my hand in, it would just do this. Now, if you really want to get complicated with this, you can press activate. If I got it right, no I did not. So I put the bottom one there. Now when I put my hand in, it opens, but when I take my hand out, it closes. So that's quite complicated. Now the last one is the ball. Now you want to press configure, and you want to configure the whatever object you've got, and you want to add a tag. So let's say I just put in E. I did that, and then I press the add, which is plus, and yeah, then I configure the trigger volume, and I filter by roll, and I put E. Now, when I wire that when enter zone, it should work. that's because I've not got the wire. Whoops. And now I don't know why that's not working. It should theoretically work. Is it capital? No. That's why. There. Finally, I forgot to change it. So when I throw it, if I get it in the trigger volume, it will open. If I put it back in, it closes. And again, if you want to get really complicated, here you go. Now you can have the trigger volume and whatever thing you want. It's easiest to use the trigger volume because then if you walk in and out, you don't have to make a lot of buttons. And yeah, you don't have to keep, like, if you're in VR, you have to like keep like stretching your arm over to get the button, because if you use the trigger volume, just walk straight through it. Now I will show you. Yeah. Now if you move the trigger volume, and let's say I made it this big, and I manipulated it to be the same size on the other side. You can walk straight through it, and the door opens. And then when you walk back out, the door closes. Now you can make this part of the wall like really big and a bit more wider, and it will look like it's just going straight into the wall. So there's like a little bit here. Now that would be good if you made like a little part, this bit, and it went in, because then when you move the door, it would have a little indent. But that's not really it. That's a bit harder because you have to use a lot of pieces of the I always forget the name. Cube. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, let's go back to. So yeah. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Like I said earlier, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. It also gives you guys more content to watch, and for me to give you more ideas and stuff. You can use this however you want. I don't really mind. But yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. So yeah, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video, guys.